I'm about to tell y'all all my business. So let me tell you, this week has been crazy. Okay. Now, for some people, this may not seem like that big of a deal, but listen. Come on, sit on down, get comfortable, because we about to talk about it. So, we'll start with my car. My windshield wipers broke. No, not just the windshield wiper. That would be too easy. No, not the blade, not the arm, but the motor. They say it's a linkage. What it really is, a motor and a transmission. In windshield wipers, why does windshield wipers have a motor and a transmission? Who knows? But mine is broken. So, because mine had broken and I didn't have over $1,000, yep, $1,000 to get it fixed, I just had to let it go for a little while. Okay. So, with that being that, and us having snow, the my car has been pretty much sitting in the driveway. Haven't really been going anywhere. If I go anywhere, then I get a ride with like one of my family members, so no big deal. But my son offered to help me get my car fixed because at one time my car wouldn't start. Now, why wouldn't my car start? I don't know, but it wouldn't start. Even called AAA, came and tried to jump it, it wouldn't start. Anywho, so I had just kind of settled on my car was dead. I didn't know what was wrong with it. So my son said, have it towed in, find out what's wrong with it, and I'll help you get it fixed. And I'm like, cool. So I towed it in on a Thursday. They didn't look at my car until Monday. Until Monday. Okay, so now let's go back a little bit. Um, I already knew the car was going to be a hefty bill. So when the guy called me, he said it was like 2,900 in repairs, and I'm like, that's all cool. Because although my car is older, it still has a pretty high resale value. So I'm like, all right, cool, no big whoop. It's cheaper to fix it than it is to buy it again. And then with used cars, you still go to the idea of the devil you know versus the devil you don't know. Um, so in the midst of that time, it was time for me to re-verify for food stamps. Last year I said I wasn't doing that shit again. I said I was not ever doing it again. Well, what I said was this time next year, I'm not going to have to do this. And so going through that process of even getting the letter that it's time to re-verify and, gather all the documents and send them all in, emotionally, it was a hit. It was a hit. And it was a hit because I felt like a failure. I felt like I had failed myself. I had failed God. I had not done what I needed to do. I didn't keep up my end of the bargain. Like, I had failed. But Spirit reminded me that I did not fail. It just wasn't time. I'm still not healed. Um, I'm still not completely healed. I'm not healed to a place where I can work. And I had to accept that. That was something I had to accept because when I said that last year, I had not seen a pain management doctor yet. I had not had my procedure yet. I had not had the 6 to 8 weeks of healing from the procedure yet. So there was a lot of factors that went into this year, just this year. So, okay, fine, I'll accept it. But just even going through the process of submitting the documents, it brings anxiousness. And I don't want to discount the good things. The offer to help with my car was great. Did it bring some anxiousness? Yes, it did. And I think we discount how good things affect our nervous system, or how good things can send us into, I don't want to say a state of fight or flight, but it can disrupt our nervous system as well. So, all that. So now I go to the library on Monday and I submit my documents. And in submitting my documents, me and my niece, I was with my niece, and so we're driving home, and the car shop calls and says that this was on Monday. Says that they wanted to start with my battery to look at my car, and I'm like, I just bought a battery. So he's telling me that the battery is going to be $300. Now, mind you, someone else is helping me with this. There's a limit. There is a limit. And so I asked my son what my limit was, and he told me. And immediately, when the guy said the battery was $300, I'm like, one, I just bought a battery. It should be covered under warranty. Two, how much is the damn battery? He said $279 and some change. Excuse my language, what the fuck? So I'm like, well, I got it from one of those oil change places, and I don't know. And I'm just like frustrated because, again, that was a boop, a hit. It's like, how do I deal with this? That literally put me in in a panic. And so, in my mind, as all this is going, um, my thoughts are going, how do I get the car to Valvoline? I don't remember when I bought it. Bought the battery. I don't remember this and this and that. They did da 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 da, all the ifs, ands, buts, da 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 da. And so my niece said, well, call the 1-800 number for Valvoline and see if they'll let you bring the battery in. And so I did that. And they said, yeah, you can bring it in. Well, the lady at the 1-800 number told me that there was a 3-year warranty on the battery. Yay. And she said, call the location and see if they'll let you bring it in. So I did all that, called, and things just they went so smoothly and so well. But I still was just like almost seized up. You know how, like, when you get scared out of your sleep and it takes you a little while to like calm down? Well, that's kind of where I was at. And so got the battery. The guy at Valvoline, he kept saying, this, we don't usually do this, and this is not something that we generally do, and da 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 da. Like, he was giving me all the caveats of saying, you got somebody looking out for you. God's taking care of you, and we gonna take care of this today. Cool, no problem. Took the battery back. So, oh, I hadn't even got the call of how much it was to fix the car yet. Yeah, I didn't jumped around. So take the battery back. He said, we'll call you in the morning. Okay, cool. So he called me and he told me like 2,900 and some change. And I said, well, let's fix what will keep me safe. And so I got my brakes done and an exhaust issue done. And that was cool. But I'm starting to come down now. And during that time, I could feel my throat getting a little scratchy. No big deal. My ears itching. No big deal. I'm not thinking anything of this. So then, what? I went to pick up the car. No, 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 no. He called me the next day and he said that the car wasn't ready yet. But anyway, when it's time to go pick up the car, I said, cool. Now, mind you, I had $3,000 worth of work that needed to be done on the car. And I said, okay, well, right now where we are, I am physically doing well. There's a course I want to take. And with that course, it'll be like for a new profession. And I'm like, okay, well, if I take this course and it's a phlebotomy course, if I take the phlebotomy course and get a part time job doing phlebotomy, then I'll be able to work on the rest of the stuff to get it fixed little by little. So, I'm settled with that. Here comes the next hit, y'all. Go to pick up the car. He said, yeah, we fixed that exhaust thing in the back, but we found another one in the front. We found another one in the front. Another one. DJ Khaled. Another one. Guess how much the other one is? Take a guess. Take a guess. Just take a guess. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm. About a grand. $897. So when I got the receipt, he didn't tell me catalytic nothing over the phone. He just said another exhaust issue. Hmm. Excuse me. So I picked up the car. Today is Friday. I was home yesterday, Wednesday. Picked it up. I want to say either I want to say Wednesday. I think I picked it up. I can't remember. When did I have? I picked it up the day I had physical therapy. I can't even remember. Yesterday I didn't really feel well. I felt like I was getting sick. And today I'm just like down bad. And I realized what's going on is that I have ascension flu. I have ascension flu. Ascension flu appears in your body with flu symptoms as if you have the flu, but you may not have had any ways of per se catching the flu. And I noticed this when I noticed the dysregulation in my nervous system. When they told me about the battery, and my niece was like, that threw you off that bad? I was dysregulated. I was dysregulated. As a black woman, we so used to just getting it done, getting it done, getting it done. For me, in that moment, I felt almost powerless. Like, how am I going to get this done? How am I going to fix this? But it put me in a state of emergency, fight or flight. So it stressed me out. But I also began to notice, even after I would do the things to calm my nervous system down, that I would get those hits sometimes, even with good things. It was something happened good. I can't even remember exactly what else happened good, but something good happened. And I was like, okay, but I could still feel my body needing to release from that hit. I'm currently reading, I think I got it right here. I do. Becoming Supernatural. And in this book, in the beginning, the first chapter, he starts talking about how the parasympathetic and a something synthetic nervous system, or and how the cortisol and so on and so forth and da 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 da. And I said, that's exactly what's happening in my body. That's exactly what's happening in my body. And for me, it made sense how when I feel unsafe, and it could be subconscious, after I've lost a considerable amount of weight, something will happen and then I'll have a regain. Or life happens and I'll have a regain because I have comfort in sugar. My vice is sugar, cake, donuts. I love food. Let's just be real. I love food. Um, so I wanted to share with you all today that yes, I am dealing with ascension flu. I feel like crap. I'm currently taking Sudafed. There are You do get actual symptoms. So I do have actual symptoms. I am sick, but it's not. I really don't feel like or believe that it came from germs. I feel like it came from growth. And is ascension flu bad? No, it's not. Oh, excuse me. Um, the car, something else I want to say. When he told me about the other $900 or $1,000 worth of work to do on the car, all I could say was, and this was the next thing that kind of threw me into a tizzy, was like, dang, now I got to get another car by, I need to get a car by winter, period. I need to get a car by winter. And that sent me into a place of, oh, how do I get a car? All the things. And the biggest lesson that I feel like I was learning in this whole car situation, because when the windshield wipers went out, I just kind of dealt with it. When the battery died, I just kind of dealt with it. Like everything that's been happening, I've just been kind of dealing with it, or not addressing it, but just kind of letting it be. And I feel like that has left me in a place of stagnation, being stagnant. And that other $1,000 on the car was something I was like, I can't say I want to do that. I can't say I want to spend that much more on fixing this car. So I feel like that's Spirit's way, God's way of saying, stop settling. Stop settling. And one of the reasons why Ascension Flu is hitting me so hard right now is because I've settled on so many things in so many areas. I have shied away from my calling, my walk, and the things that I need to be doing so much that now that I'm back in, it it feels heavy. I haven't had a bout of Ascension Flu in a long time. And while it feels good, does it say that I haven't been growing? I don't know, because I have. A good thing that also has happened has been this 30-day challenge. I'm so proud of me for showing up. I'm so proud of me for getting back on YouTube and actually saying the things. I'm so proud of me for being open and honest and sharing my information. Yeah, I just told y'all my business. um, so a lot of it is growth, and I'm grateful for that. Um, and I think that's pretty much all I gotta say. I'm about to take. Let's see, what time is it? It's almost time for me to take another. I got Sudafed this time. Another dose of Sudafed, and probably take my tail to bed. So today is day 26. I love y'all. Thanks for being here. If you watched all the way through to 18 minutes and some change, I love you. Thank you. I love you. Later.